He's just grown such a big boy, super quick. Just went to a big boy, eh? Blink of an eye, Mally boy. Blink of an eye. Brilliant. The weird thing is, I always get emotional when the weather's like this. Sort of reminds me of Scotland, see? Except in Scotland we all come out to the park anyway, because it's raining all the time. But in San Diego, look, oh yeah, super busy. Usually 1,000 people here. There's just me and Mally. That in itself is good. The last time you put that jacket on it was big. In the puddles. Good listening, Daddy. Right, you can go in this puddle, but you've got to go for depth check. Look how quick the rain comes. Puddles, yeah, exactly. So suddenly that jacket's too wee from with the hood up. Where are you off to? Wait, Malachi. Where you want to go, to the puddle? Perfect. We'll make it like a super long adventure road in here, Malachi. Sock got wet with his boot coming off already. He's doing well. Loves the puddles so much. After a while, you know, gets bored of the rain, I'd say. There's me all emotional and that, and then I thought about it and thought, you know, nothing beats a sunny day. Especially being from Scotland. Over here they don't appreciate it, and it's sunny all the time. Go a place where it rains a lot in a row. It makes it beautiful. You need that amount of weather to create that environment of just potentially the most beautiful place in the world. God's country. But in order to live there, you've got to put up with 95% of not so good weather to get that perfect days. Where here it's more like the opposite. It's never going to be quite as good, but for 95% of the time you get it. Oh. Yeah, it's good when it's like that. Oh, that's what Abby is. Abby in the puddles, Mally boy. Basically nobody's out. This is actually the best of the weather, believe it or not. When it rains out here, it's a nightmare. Like Scotland, you have this drizzle. Like, it's quite nice out in the drizzle. You know? Here it's like drizzle like 5 minutes, then it's like thunderstorm. You just can't enjoy that. And there was the odd golf day when you're younger, when you think you can actually play great in the bad weather. As you get older, you sort of give it a miss. Always usually play, you're picking a smart time. But it was a 50-50. And it's a storm. My wee brother would never be out. He'll be 0.1 anyway in the old handicap. He probably plays off, I would say. Bounce game 5. But like in the medal in the 11. It should really be, I would say, honestly, a 4 handicapper. 4 to 5 handicapper. Me myself, I'd probably be a 5 handicapper at best, I think. I don't think I'm a good enough golfer to be 4. Really. Beat Stu in that most times. Just purely, not from my great play, but it's more determination and skill. And him sort of just getting ahead. I think I'm going to miss this year's Dodgers, which is a bit of a shame. Sometimes can't do everything. I'm looking forward to next year. It'll be brilliant. So, think of all the guys, they've all sort of steadied. We're playing these guys over 20 years. 20 years, that's it. 30 years next year. Perfect. Yeah, some of these boys have beaten them all. Good, G's defending champion. The most decent guy in the Dodgers, obviously, is G. It's not even a question, you know. A lot of guys come second, but G's number 1. There's no denying it. Like, if we had a vote, it was like a big brother, you know. Probably, you know, you would think of order of people going out of the house. Wouldn't really know. The first few weeks is a toss-up. It's the usual thing in these programs. When they're actually sober, it's boring. and there's just not really, there's the little underlying sort of bad vibe, but then they basically starve them, make them do challenges that they can't complete, and then suddenly do one for booze and that. Oh yeah, and they're all going for it like mad. Win the booze, get them bluttered, and they all start arguing, and then that's your TV program sorted. So it's just, there's so much TV now. It's about to go out of control. I believe that everyone's going to be able to make different types of channels for every single show, so you're only watching that. It'll become so personalised, and so quick and easy to access, and people will be, everyone will be contributing to it as well. Something like that. Yeah, so I don't know who will win the Dodgers this year. It'll never be Dougie. He puts pretty much pressure on himself. Plus, it's the total cheat that he has 12-12. You know, Stu, he's 12-5. And he plays off 12. Pork Pie plays off 12. It's like, this is ridiculous, this guy. This guy plays golf, I'd say, twice a week. Every year. He'll go out in these conditions. And the reason he's going out, because he wants to get his money's worth in the course. You know, it's a membership you pay for your year. So, Stu might play it like 20 times. Pork Pie's probably going to put in 100 rounds a year easy, you know, get his money's worth. So smart, actually, you know. But yeah, I think he just on purpose goes back and forth. The guy is, again, he's better built. He's potentially got a 4 handicapper as well. He'd be as good as Stu. I would say 4 at best. And who's left in the Dodgers there? You're looking at Billy. He plays off 6 now or something. He's absolutely ridiculous. This is the guy who was basically the best 16-year-old golfer in north of Scotland. Absolutely fantastic. He was the best of the best. There wasn't even anything about it. I got to play him in the Junior Club Championship final. Played out in a pecker. Beat me. I think he was 2 up, actually. Something like that, you know. Took him down the last and lost. But at the time, Rulebook comes up to me and says, "You're a good golfer, son. Take my son up to last." You know, that was his commiserations. Like, you did your best, but you didn't do quite well enough. You played bloody well to take him up to last. You know, and I'll tell you what that meant. At the time, I was proud of Absolute Punch. You know, and I still remember the Rulebook. And then Ali Paps, the current president. Ali Paps a decent guy in that, but he does like the sound of his own voice. You know, so he stands on the 18th. You know. The prize giving's done, it's all that, and the prize giving, but he'll go out just to play, just so everyone can see him play, you know. When I actually hit his Sunday best, was pleased himself, came over to say, "Alright boys," gives a little joke. Rulebook just pulls out the old, "Here's Ali Paps." Way out with all his mates in the club championship final day. And I was like absolutely creasing myself. It was probably the best joke. Best joke was as a junior in the club, you know. Boom. I would have wet myself in that. So, alright, look at the weather now. This is what I mean. You don't get the drizzle in Scotland. So anyway, Billy probably, let's go inside here. Quickly. We're getting wet. Come on. Right, let's wait. We can wait. Wow, we can stay in here dry. No, stay in the dry. Good boy. Mallory's doing alright, boys. Perfect. No wonder no one else is out. Because everyone over here knows and I just haven't a clue. So yeah, Billy, basically the best of the Dodgers, no denying it. You should probably still get back down to at least scratch, I think +1. And I would say bingo 2. He's potential getting down to 2 to be number 2 Dodger. And I would say Wildy's best is Wildy's at peaking it right now. So Wildy plays off 7, which is better than everyone else. And I think Wildy can realistically be a 5 handicapper, same as himself. We always thought me and Wildy probably about the same myself, just behind the boys. The reason we beat them is because we don't give up so easily as them. But that's usually the old story. Well, especially with Steel now. 5 usually can be that way. And then that's it. That's the Dodgers. Looking forward to it. Kev, probably best 14 maybe. 14 at best. Come on out of here, Mally. We'll need to go home. This is some sort of flood. Kev, fireman Kev, decent guy Kev, good guy, good golfer. He's always a dark horse in the Dodgers. If he hits form, the guy plays off about 9, you know? And if he plays anywhere near 9, he's won the Dodgers every time, you know? So Kev's always a dark horse. He's either, if he's in with a sniff, he'll be there. Otherwise, he's larging it, and he's doing that more of a double bluff, trying to take a couple of guys with him. I'm not going to win the Dodgers, so therefore, guys like Stu and that got half a chance. Kev, boom. I'll take the Stu on the big bender Friday night. Make sure it cools you out on Saturday. You know, it's a lot of tactics and double bluffing. I love that part of the Dodgers. You know, the strategy from when we finished on a Friday to the point we stand on Saturday morning tee. Throughout that whole period, we're having still some of the best fun of my life, if not the best fun. Brilliant. And then, in terms of good golf banter type thing, and the state of what that will be in the Saturday morning tee, and who's in with a shout. And a lot of things can go completely wrong during that period, you know. And that's it. We'll not make the Dodgers, and it's like now it's 12 minutes, so you know this is my Dodgers. Gonna miss you boys, love you boys. All the best of luck this year. Obviously I want G to pick up number 2 in the crop. Boom. There's not even a choice. The other guys, yeah, all best of luck. Each of you win the best. It'd be nice if Dougie could win it, but you know, a bit of a long shot. You know, probably Wildy as usual. So it's that's the Dodgers promotional forecast video here from sunny California. Whereby the weather can't be worse. You know. Are you gonna say bye, Malachi? Say bye.
Bye.